prices getting closer to $100 and natural gas prices are rebounding sharply off of their mid-June lows. The rally has helped drive shares of E&P companies like Magnum Hunter Resources higher. But the question is, can the rally continue? Well, joining me now, Gary Evans, Chairman and CEO of Magnum Hunter Resources, to talk about that very subject. Gary, I was just looking at your company's most recent report. Very impressive. It seems like you're making gains across a broad spectrum of the business. How are you doing that?
Well, our company is in a fast growth mode, predominantly in the shale plays, which have really revolutionized the oil and gas industry here in the United States. And I think in the next maybe 10 years, we could be energy independent. So companies like mine are drilling horizontally into shale formations. It's creating tremendous growth. So our production will actually more than double this year.
Where are you drilling?
We're predominantly in the Marcellus and Utica Shale, which is up in West Virginia and Ohio. And then we have a very large operation up in the Williston Basin, up in the Bakken of North Dakota. Very
good. Great at this time of year, not so much in January, right?
Yes.
Natural gas prices have rebounded nicely. Do you expect that to continue? You were just saying that you are so affected by Mother Nature, aren't you?
Yes, natural gas prices are dictated by the weather more than any other commodity, and especially here in the United States, because we can't yet export the product overseas. We're hoping to have LNG facilities approved. We've got 2 now that the Obama administration has finally approved, and we have more coming. But today it's really a captive commodity in the lower 48 United States. So we're hoping that because we had low gas prices for so long, in fact, a year ago this time, gas was $1.90.
Crazy.
So we've more than doubled in a year, and it has huge impact on companies like ourselves because that's all profit driven.
You talked about exporting, Gary. You know, there's talk about exporting natural gas to Asia and Europe, and in particular Japan. What kind of opportunity would that present for you?
Well, countries like Japan and other Asian countries are paying $12 to $14 a thousand cubic feet.
A lot more profitable.
We're selling it for $4, so it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that.
Do you expect that to happen?
Absolutely, it's got to happen. I mean, why wouldn't it happen? To be able to drive all the employment here in the United States, to be able to drill these shale plays, we've got a 200-year supply.
In April of this year, you sold one of your assets, the Eagle Ford asset, for $400 million, I believe. What did you do with the money? Why was that a good move for you?
Well, the primary reason for selling it is we truly believe to be successful in the oil business in these shale plays, you have to have what's called shale scale. We didn't have enough acreage. We only had 19,000 acres.
Not enough.
Up in Appalachia, we have 400,000. Williston Basin, 180,000. So it was the most mature asset. We wanted to de-lever, pay down our debt. So with that $401 million, we paid off all of our bank debt, and we're sitting on about $100 million of cash.
Very good. We haven't gotten into oil much. Where did you see oil prices going? We said leading into this, it's nudging towards $100 a barrel on WTI.
It's actually amazing how well oil has done, and I think that's a testimony to the other countries around the world that have such a thirst. You know, the United States is using less and less oil because we're
doing it ourselves.
We're doing it ourselves, especially in the Eagle Ford and the Bakken, which are all oil plays. So hopefully oil prices stay up. I will say this, I protected our company by hedging almost all of our oil production for the next couple of years.
So you're covered. All right, Gary Evans, CEO, Chairman, Magnum Hunter Resources. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Lori.